This is the Legion of Skanks podcast on Cave Comedy Radio.
It's fucking hilarious. You're going to go masturbate to it tonight, I feel like.
With your host, Big J. Okerson.
You gonna let another man buy you sneakers? Terrible. This is an awful thing. It's just your goddamn face. I can't look at your goddamn face.
Featuring Louis J. Gomez and Dave Smith.
There's nothing more racist than when a white guy does a black room and does the black voice. I fucking hate it so much.
Dude, one of my favorite, and if we could find it on YouTube, it would make me so happy. Roger Rod. There's a comedian on Who Got Jokes coming out. I mean, this literally set white people back 7,000 years.
By the way, that was a thing. It's
great. He's an older guy, too.
Both that and the Holocaust combined.
Oh, yeah. It was awful. Yeah. It was Mel Gibson's dream.
But even, don't you remember, I remember being just like a thing as a kid. Forget even like in comedy, where like there was just like that white person who would like talk to black people and then you would notice the way they talk changes.
My mom does that.
My mom, too.
My mom,
we used to make fun of my mom so much because it was this guy, my buddy Mike Guerrero, his older brother Serge. One time we saw.
Oh, you guys know what I'm saying, though, right?
We were walking down the street.
By the way, I'm upset that Bill Bellamy's show never answered the question of who got jokes. I'm still waiting for the series finale to wrap things up.
I didn't even thank you for him every time.
We're walking down the street and we see this fucking guy who's my friend's older brother. And I remember my mom was so embarrassing. Me and my sister. She went, "What up, Serge?" And me and my sister went, "What the fuck was that?" And for years, until her death, on her deathbed, we looked at her face and went, "What up, Serge?"
Serge.
Dude, I hate politicians do it all the time. You ever see those speeches where dude, Obama does it. It drives me crazy. When Obama's in front of like a black church, he has a
Where my niggas is at? Where my niggas is at? All my real life niggas, where my niggas is at? Stopping in my Air Force Ones.
No, dude, look.
He's like, but the thing with the pharmaceutical companies,
No, but I'm telling you, this Harvard professor, when he's, and I've heard, you hear him give these amazing speeches, but it's like, it's not that obviously, but it's like, no, y'all know what I'm talking about out there. Yeah, y'all been through this. And you're like, dude, you don't talk like this when you talk to the whole nation. That's weird, man.
My mom was good for a good like.
Be yourself in front of everyone.
My mom's black friend come over, she'd be like, "Girlfriend, I don't think you need to deal with that shit." Like she really fucking. It was hilarious. Do we have it up? Is this Roger Rod, dude? This is fucking.
Coming straight at you from the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama. It's the funniest comedy competition in the universe. They're gonna be Who Got Jokes?
In the universe, both claims.
Take that, Neptune, funniest in the universe.
You have got to bring it for a black audience. Black folks got issues.
Oh my God.
I got issues. We bond. It works.
Time out.
Yeah, pause it. I don't want to talk over 1 minute of the joke, so we can
He looks like if Michael J. Fox had even more Parkinson's.
It looks like Parkinson's Michael J. Fox fucked cancer Michael Douglas. Go ahead.
Shit, that's hilarious.
And let's get the clothes out of the way, because I hear this all the time. How come you dress like you're black? Simple answer, I'm trying to meet a white girl.
Oh, swagger. Let's be a punch. I want to scratch his face like a woman. Oh, no, he didn't.
I've been playing black clothes for about 12 years. I got to tell you, I have learned a lot.
Do they call this
about
minstrel
white people
humor?
Look at this. Watch this.
From listening to black comedians. Like, I didn't know that when it rains, we all smell like wet dogs.
Look at the crowd lose their fucking shit. People start randomly braiding each other's hair and shit. Doing prison pull-ups on a stop sign.
His closer is he just gives out reparations.
You know, I learned that from my brother, because sister, when it rains, sister don't leave the house. You know, they got the weave thing going on, you know.
Oh, shiznam.
No diss, sisters, but some of you need to slow down on them weaves. I mean,
they do.
There ain't no tails left. You drive by a ranch these days, all you see are booty holes.
Booty holes.
Angry horses can't even swat flies no more.
This is Dana Carvey's worst character.
And some of you brothers need to stop laughing, because a lot of these cornrows I'm seeing got little knobs in them, you know.
All right, time out. Pause this for a minute.
Let's soak in that Dana Carvey joke.
There's nothing else.
Yeah, I was like, that deserves a minute.
Huh?
This is it, right? This is what
I guess they turn on him a little bit.
All right, hold on. Time out for a minute. Just for a fucking minute. Who is this guy?
Can I tell you
Roger Rod, yo.
Is he a real comic?
It's funny that you said that when you say they turn on him, because I will say, as a comic who has audiences turn on him. Isn't
No,
that
that's the industry, Dave.
The first thing, no, the audiences do it too. Isn't the first thing you think as a comic, you're like, okay, he is destroying with this crowd right now, but let me tell you, my first thought is like, when that goes bad, that's gotta go really bad. If that doesn't, if you're doing a fucking black room and that doesn't go over.
Yeah.
Whew.
I live those stories.
Yeah, but
Listen,
no. Jay, let me tell you something. The same way you described yourself as Ramsey earlier in the show, you think, oh, you were that. You were never this guy,
Yeah,
Jay.
you weren't.
I've
You
seen
know what
the
he
tapes.
sounds like?
You weren't this. You're not, dude. When this goes bad, some black dude is gonna heckle you like the heckle this guy's gonna get in like a hood room when they're not feeling him is gonna be
I bet he's
threatening.
been
He sounds like the white manager at an all-black fast food restaurant. I'm sorry, man. We don't have no McFlurry.
Now, you know when we said all you could eat shrimp, that was within reason.
Ma'am, you've took 7 plates now.
I just want you to know that the Popeyes lady is a fictitious character and will not be making an appearance at this store.
I say, I'm gonna fuck me the stool.
All right, play a little
yeah,
more. I
give us-
can't handle that much more.
It's almost over.
And on a hot day, you doing this, I know something went wrong with that crop.
You got to hear the judging. That's the important thing. No.
About
Lewis is just like,
racial
when does he get
profiling.
tased?
Lewis,
Not the type you're talking about.
Lewis, pay your respect to the
This
public
type
comedy.
right here.
I'd even
White
be okay with
boy.
Wait,
taking
pause,
this guy.
jump,
Oh,
pause for a
God.
sec. Lewis, will you admit that this guy deserves to be tased more than that woman did?
Even I'd be okay with this one.
I know my rights, black
For
audiences.
trying to live his dream. Oh.
And how did we start the conversation? You said my premises were cute.
Lewis, I'm all anti-force. I'm about to question everything I believe in just to tase this
listen,
guy right
time
now.
out.
You're not going to tell me this guy
I'm
deserves...
just going to say that if Roger Rod is not on the roast of Big J. Okerson, then the word special
Open
should not be before the word
Open
guest.
invite.
What, is he still doing comedy? Can somebody look up what's going on with Roger Rod
Can we
while
hear-
we watch this
what
next
do we...
clip?
Are we...
Yes.
All right.
Just go. It's almost
Little.
over.
Somebody?
He was murdered
Now,
when he was
judges don't be
opening
hating
at
on me.
the
They
Ferguson
said it. I didn't
Funny
say
Bone.
it, okay?
Hold on, Mike, come on.
Mine
The judges
goes
be
from the
hating
window
on him.
to the wall.
Oh, what? They know what that is. They know that song.
Oh, shit, that's black shit.
This is from his new special, 12 Years a Hack.
When they go for it, it blows my mind. When the crowd's like, perfect. This is where it gets great. I love the judging.
Oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
Well, you man, Rod, you walked that thin line there. But like you said, the people said it. But you got to be confident about that window and that wall to get in front of a bunch of sisters talk about their weaves and brothers.
Now, trust me, I was third billed on a show that got canceled.
That's the public.
Because you would not believe what I got to listen to. When white people find out that I spend 6 nights a week playing in black clubs, I just go where the show is. Bed-Stuy, Flatbush, Brooklyn, Harlem, the Bronx. That don't make me no hero, okay? I just go where the show is. But you know what I got to listen to all the time? Oh, you're so crazy going to black neighborhoods. Don't you know there might be gangbangers there?
Might be.
That's supposed to scare me. Now, if you told me there might be an Asian kid from Virginia Tech there, that might scare me.
Wow. That might be the most pandering joke I've ever heard in my life.
Or a 17 and 18-year-old
that
from
might
Littleton,
take the
Colorado, or an
fucking-
11 and 13-year-old
His
from
nickname should be
Arkansas, or a
Fire
15-year-old.
Marshal Bob.
That is what happens when you raise your
Thank
kids with timeouts instead of butt whoopings right there. That is what you get.
Whoop your kid's ass, yo!
I got an amen.
You got to beat your kids.
My mama.
It's a daycare center at the judging panel.
Damn kids!
Now, my mama would whoop that ass.
Dude, when you... All right, do you remember what that show was?
Yes.
At a Laugh Factory?
Yep.
when you just
I love
ironically told
I
that
love
joke?
the story. This is how awful comedy is.
By the way, do we call that wearing hack face?
That's really what it should be. I did a show at the Laugh Factory when it was here in New York for a little
I
bit.
don't know how the fuck, by the way, I don't know how Mike's mind works at all. Like, I'm fascinated by it.
It's a series of
It's
red
just like-
strings connecting punchlines.
Let me tell you something. It's like so. Mike hits like these weird, like quick little things so much that I feel like the things I don't laugh at that he says, I'm like, I gotta go home and Google that or something. Like it's just very. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm like Dennis Miller if he believed in women's rights.
Well,
That
so
deserved more.
So not being funny.
We were at the Laugh Factory.
We're just burning every bridge tonight.
We were at the Laugh Factory, and all night we were making the joke to each other that doing like the hackiest black comedy joke of all time is like whoop your kid's ass.
Yeah.
Like white kids got time out, black kids black kids got time out from whooping that ass, and we kept making that joke all night. And
I mean, I'm not talking about when we say we were
other.
making this joke all night. Me and Jay were going back and forth for probably 3 straight hours of
thing
just
is,
our most cartoonish, ridiculous
Of that, yeah.
version
So I go-
of the whooping that ass joke.
I'm gonna be
It's just being like, just what it's basically the concept of the joke is just, a lot of you guys, white people get time out, black people got time.
Yeah, so
it's not even a matter of.
But no, what happened?
giving a-
What's interesting? So I go on stage, and I'm doing my set normal, and it's going fine.
But I'm talking about
And it's-
hours
it's not
of
go-
cartoonishly
yeah.
doing this joke. Just so much.
I get on stage, I link eyes with Dave in the back of the room as a joke. I just go, now, yo. I mean, I turn it
it's
on
not.
so.
No, but you got. But have you built the say like the audience, the situation, what it is? Because you did a few jokes. It's like your thing, and it's just kind
You're
of
a really
like.
good storyteller. I promise. Let him do it.
All right, fine. Sorry.
Well, the set was going fine. It wasn't a particular kind of good crowd. It was a weird crowd. It was a very black crowd, I'd say, for the most part, and it was just going kind of fine. The set was going good, and I caught eyes with Dave and I think Wayne was with you maybe, and I go, so as the joke, I go, what up with white kids getting time out? I goes, black kids got time out from whooping that ass, and I mean, it was almost a standing ovation of happiness. And I go,
Like, dude, they didn't
just
even
love
kind
it.
of get that. Jay, by the way, switched 100% midstream how he was talking. He didn't come out talking like this guy the whole time. He just started for that sentence.
What
and
up
it was
with
like this fucking audience of, and this is why I was going to set it up a little different, but from what I remembered, it was kind of like a rowdy, kind of thuggy crowd that was just kind of being like, fuck this. And then Jay just did that, and it's almost like they didn't catch the setup or the beginning, but they just heard that and went, yep, this is our shit. Here we go.
The thing that
fucking kids up.
I loved about black rooms, people would say like how mean they were, but they would put anybody up and give anyone a chance.
Yep.
But you try to fucking do an alt room at the beginning, they're such dicks.
That's true.
To you.
They'll put new people up, and I think to be fair, I think people make money off those rooms.
I survived.
That's
a
the
lot of
thing.
these
Like,
other
if
ones.
I met that guy, I feel
survived
kind of bad making fun of him. Like, he's probably a decent dude, and he's like.
I feel kind of bad for that situation, but yeah, no, but
the money thing is a big thing,
What I'm
right?
saying is like, what's like there's all these like. The comic who's like, you know what, I'm just doing this to make a living and like provide for my family. I still respect more than the guy who's like, I'm a fucking artist.
I get
I
that.
believe this
Because I believe if we found the worst comic in the world, it would be the artist guy and not the make money guy.
I believe, and I don't know. I'm speaking out of turn. I don't know him in fairness, but I something tells me this guy thinks he's a beast.
Okay.
This guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know him at all.
I don't know from a hole in the
Wait,
wall.
I
Hold
just-
on, ding dong.
I found it on Twitter. He's
in the chat room.
No, he's a professional poker player.
Right.
He
What?
plays poker now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
Not
found
just someone
his
with the
Twitter
same
at
name.
Flophouse Radio, and he's an incomparable performer and lifetime winning professional poker player.
No,
Roger Rod.
incompetent. You read that wrong.
Yeah,
Give him poker.
yeah.
Wait,
he
what
plays-
was the poker like?
Oh, y'all, this motherfucker bluffing right there now. Come on with it, y'all.
Loaded.
Come on. I tell you
I
what.
wear these sunglasses so you think my eyes are like my audience's. Black.
Oh, but now if I was a brother, you wouldn't be bluffing me like that. Oh, just now.
He also got
Poker, I'll do more than that.
Now, a lot of people say, am I a hero because I play poker in Bed-Stuy? Yeah, all right, probably. But
Why come your mama have a wooden leg with a kickstand?
He also had a lot of work done on his face, so he looks really fucking
Let me
weird
see
now.
him right now. Can you pull him up on the Timnap monitor?
It's Bruce Jenner.
Roger Rod is making the transition into a real comic.
a real female comic.
Dude, he's a cis comic.
I'm just saying, Roger Rod is the kind of person, if he was doing a podcast and he had a break, he would go do the open mic.
You just know,
Blood Brothers.
You feel it. You feel
Yeah.
Roger Rod right
Oh
there.
my God!
wait, that is really Bruce Jenner.
Did he
What
just
is that?
become Roger Rod Stewart?
He looks like Lorenzo Lamas. Oh.
Honestly, still better looking than most of the people in this room.
So he went from looking like a comic to
But I
every
still-
magician ever.
I still get that black pussy, y'all.
He was like, Doc, listen, black don't crack. You got to make me look good, all right?
Look at the affiliation pictures. Talent. That's great.
That's funny.
Yeah.